Hello. This is for this sign. This is Lashana with oh, you guys already get jumpers. This is Lashana with Streetwise Tarot 21. And we are focusing on the next 3 weeks, January 15th to February 3rd. We're just looking to read the energies, help you plan for your everyday life. Our focus with this tarot reading is to kind of focus on whatever the energies come up that wants to speak to you, Aries, you know. So, yeah, I asked that you would watch my intro video. It's on my my YouTube page. And just check it out. It kind of describes who I am, what I'm doing here, why I'm starting this channel. And, if you want to know, if you don't want to know, it is what it is. I am doing a 9-card spread. And again, I'm focusing on the next. Oop, everything's jumping out. Okay, Aries. We're just going to go ahead and pull these out. See what else we got going on. 9-card spread, focusing on the next 3 weeks. Spirit is already speaking to me. I've already cleared the energy, so and we have my tarot cards are the Healing Earth Tarot. I will hold them up for you guys to see. I'm using my phone, so I'm not going to be doing that, trying to adjust the camera and everything. Maybe I'll buy a camera. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep using my phone. Anyway, so this is covering the next 3 weeks. This is in no particular order in what you might face in these next 3 weeks. It's more about the energy. So I'm not going to say, oh, this is week 1, 2, and 3, or 3, 2, 1, or, I'm not going to do that. Because, Spirit speaks when it speaks, and it connects with you how it connects with you. So Aries. We have the Chariot. We have our 7 of Shields. Ace of Pipes. Okay. We have the 6 of Shields. 3 of Feathers. 2 of Shields. Grandfather of Rainbows. And I may do a video kind of explaining these cards because they have a lot of similarities to other tarot, but there are a lot of difference. And Healing Earth is like, these cards are definitely about healing, and it's about the connection. It's about the spiritual connection that you have within Earth and how Spirit is speaking to you, and it just connects on every level. I really love these cards, but anyway. Ace of Shields. And the Fool. This is your card, Aries. Okay. So, someone is still looking for balance. You're looking to be balanced. You might have reached that level of being balanced. Okay. So, in our first row, we have the Chariot. And a lot of us, we know that the Chariot is a major arcana, and it's about the opening of being allowed to make the choices. Like, the universe has given you divine timing, and you can make your choices in, something that you may have worked for. It's just the energy that's given to just help you to burst forth, move forward. What you've been focusing on, what you want to connect to. So we have the Chariot, and then it's next to the 7 of Shields, and the 7 of Shields is about patience. So if it was reversed, it would be more like, maybe you've waited long enough. But this in how the spread is going, it's like, be meticulous, work the plan. You have a plan, work the plan. You know what I'm saying? So I think we have, like when you look at this, it's a turtle. And you know how the turtles, they go to the beach and everything. But this turtle, it's surrounded by water, you know? Okay. So, and it's kind of looks like it's on a life, like, as a life, those, what is those? Air tubes, maybe? To kind of to save themselves. So basically, it's like being patient, waiting for your ships to come in, um, letting things arrive in their due time. So it's like divine timing. So what's something that you have been planning for, what's something that you have planted is coming to pass. And then we have the Ace of Pipes. Ace of Pipes is about a new beginning in, your spirit, in maybe your focus and what you, maybe there's the things that you have planned for. Like it's like this new beginning you may have planned for is getting ready to come to pass, like you've done the work, you've been patient, and spirits is saying now's the time, or the time is coming very soon. um, you know so with the Ace of Pipes, it's just like, in this first line, it's just, to me, it's saying like divine timing is at hand. All the work you have put forward for whatever goal you have set for yourself is happening, and the new beginning is, around the corner. Can I give you a time? We're focused on the next 3 weeks, so it could happen within these 3 weeks. I've asked Spirit to let me know if there's anything different. I don't hear any other response, so perhaps in the next 3 weeks, the things you have planned for and you have set aside for, or you saved for, will be happening. Okay. In our next row, we have the Six of Shields. Again, we're in that balance mode, We have the Three of Feathers. Okay. And then we have the Two of Shields. All right. Okay, so this is definitely about looking towards the future, about being in balance and being patient. I think with looking at these two rows, it's basically about, in the past, you have put forth the effort for change. Some of you. Everybody doesn't learn their lesson, you learn in your time, okay? But some of you have put forth the effort into learning the lessons that need to get taught. Now, when we think about Aries, Aries is about the action. They want to get things started. You guys are the cardinal sign, so you guys definitely want to, go full speed ahead. You want to dive in. You may do things without thinking, but this is saying that you've learned your lesson about that. So you found your balance in that, like you've grown up, type of thing. So whereas before in the past, you may have kind of just jumped into something or made things without giving it much thought, you've given it the thought, you've given it the time, you've given it the patience that you need to have in order to succeed. And now you're in a balanced way. So you could be looking around and you're just like, I'm cool. Whatever happens, happens. I'm looking towards the future. I'm planning for the future. I'm being patient. I've done the work, so Spirit is kind of rewarding me towards that. I'm ready for it, the beginning. And, even if things get the turmoil might happen. If you look close to this, you might, you see that there's a bull and there's an antelope. And that just points to the balance of just basically, like, this is the shields card. So the shields are basically, I would say, earth. It's about planning. It's about the material things in life that you need. It's about, money and things like that. And this is saying that I have put forth the work that I needed to put forth. And I have found my balance. I found my niche. I found what I wanted to do. And I've made, the necessary sacrifices to plan for my future. The Three of Feathers, In this deck, it's sometimes when I read it, it makes me think of air, um, but it's definitely like ethereal. It's kind of like, you know, it's that connection with spirit on the mental basis, but it's like it's like your mental connection, but then also your heart. Not your emotions, but like your heart, like you know how to have your freedom in like I don't know. I didn't think that it would be hard to explain because I connect with this card so much. But it is about planning for the future. It's about, you know, just connecting with what the point of view from spirit is for you, basically. And then with the Six of Shields, definitely about balance. I mean, this is really a self-explanatory card. Again, this is about the earth. So you are in the first row. We talk like it's like in the past. I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've you probably have let go of a lot of things. And in this second row, we're talking about I have planned for my future. I am in balance. Maybe I've saved. I'm looking towards the future. Perhaps you're looking towards having a family. Um, and maybe you've made plans for to get married or to buy a house. Even though I don't really see that in this one, or it could be just like I made plans for a job or I'm going to school. To make those, I made the necessary game plan for that, and I understand the sacrifices that I need to make, and I'm at peace with it. You know, I feel like I can navigate through that. Whereas maybe in the past you didn't feel like you were at peace all the time. But right now you just kind of feel stable and you feel ready and determined to move forward. If you look at this owl, it's just like, people are looking up to them and, with love. But the owl is, they're looking determined and looking forward towards the future. And it's not just for them, it's for their family, you know. Okay, third row. And I hope you guys can hear me because I'm getting messages, so I don't know if it takes the volume out of that. But, all right, in our third row, we have the Grandfather of Rainbows. Okay. Ace of Shields. And the Fool. All right. So, all right, the Grandfather of Rainbows is about your emotions and how you feel at this time, and it's deciding whether you have made the right decisions. Um, this, of course, it is about balance. I mean, I think this whole thing is like Aries. You have made the plan. You have worked your plan. You've done things differently than how you've done them before. Now, of course, this isn't everybody, but a majority of you have, you're tired of living in insanity. So either you have written down a plan, or you sat around and you thought about a plan, or you just got fed up and you came to a point where it's like, I'm going to do things different. I'm not going to jump into anything unless I'm balanced. Okay? You're all about the balance. You're all about being patient. You're all about, connecting with spirit, and not making a move without, really understanding what that move means. Okay? So, you found a way to still be yourself, but to make wiser decisions. So, I think that's the point of your reading, that you're on the right track. Spirit is helping you lead the way. Definitely connecting to your more materialistic side, and that is not a bad thing. That is the side that you are going to earn money. You're going to be creative in that space, but you're going to be controlled. Um, and every Aries isn't the same, but there's always like those similarities, with the Aries in terms of, there might be some aspect of your life and you're very careful. And then there's other aspects of your life that you just jump in, you dive in more so than not, I have a few Aries friends. I actually connect well with Aries. I am a Libra, so Aries is my opposite, but um, you know, I get along very well. Actually, my best friend is an Aries, and the thing that I always find is that it's like, let me just dive in and figure this shit out later. That's like that Aries type of attitude, and because if I don't do it now, then I'll never do it. Or, if I sit around and wait forever, I'm just going to get irritated and people are going to piss me off and all that other stuff. But the thing is, when you dive in without a plan, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, that it's a good thing. But a lot of times when you jump and dive into things without a plan, then, there, it might be successful and it might not. But what's wrong with planning for success? And that's really what I see out of this. It's like, I've learned my lesson, and I am going to make the right decisions. I'm going to work my plan. I'm going to find balance. I'm going to connect with spirit. I'm going to connect and find my stability. I'm not going to do things that's going to make me unsettled. It's the Justice card. That's me telling you guys, you're on the right track. Grandfather Feathers. You're on the right track. You're looking towards the future. You're making the right decisions. If you set your goals and you are working your plan, then you will find success. But if you are, I will say, I'm looking at this in the opposite direction. If you just dive in, then you might add to your stress, But we don't want to add stress. I don't see really anything negative about this. I feel like, communication is good. Looking towards the future is good. You're feeling balanced. You're feeling good. You're feeling happy. You're feeling successful. Your emotions are in check. Even if you have like turmoil in some aspects, you found a way to find your balance. Even if that's like, it could be writing poetry, it could be watching a movie, talking with some friends. You understand what makes you tick. And you understand that with patience comes a great reward. And I think that is it in terms of messages for Aries. You guys are my first video, and I'm kind of excited. I finished it. That's all I'm hearing from Spirit. If I get anything else, when I got the time, I'll make another video. I'm not held to anything. Right now, I am not giving personal readings. I just want to read and connect, and if Spirit guides me to start giving personal readings, then that's what I'll do. But right now, I just feel like I'm being guided to just give out this energy that I'm connecting to through the tarot cards, and just share and connect to the world. But thank you, Aries, for my first video of 2017, and I wish you guys all the best for the next 3 weeks. I think in February I might do a monthly. We'll just see. I'm gonna go with the flow. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, Martin Luther King Day we have Martin Luther King weekend. If you celebrate Martin Luther King, I mean, who doesn't want a day off, right? But if you celebrate, have a great weekend. If you celebrate whatever you celebrate, I don't know, if you have fun with your friends, or you're just chilling, or you're working your business like this is talking about, you're working your plan. good luck. The money is coming in. So, just let me know in the comments, how things are going in your life. And if anyone wants to talk further, just let me know. All right. Thank you, Aries. Bye.